treading water for like over an hour. It's great. Great for your abs. So yeah, I'm like, oh my God, it was so cool. It was meant to be. Literally when we saw this house, I was like, this is our house. Like everything about this house just felt right. We saw so many houses, and a lot of them I was like, and a lot of them I was like, and then this one I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like this is the house. Like, I feel like, because it's such a competitive housing market in Canada too. Like, a house will be on sale, say, for like $100,000. As if Canada's housing market is very overpriced. Like, because it's condensed, like everyone wants to live in like Ontario, I guess. Debatable, but so because there's so many people here and it's a smaller area, the housing market is very competitive. Whereas in the US, there's so much land, so a house this size in America could be like hundreds of thousands of dollars cheaper than it is here, which is crazy and like makes you sad because you're spending so much money here. But it's fine because it works out. At the end of the day, you're going to sell the house and make money because houses only like go up in price usually, depending on where you choose to buy a house. So make sure you know, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So with our house, when we were buying this during COVID, the housing market was so hot. So like say your house is on sale for $100,000, it's much more. But say it was $100,000, the house would end up selling for $200,000. Like all houses were selling way above the price that the sellers were asking for because the market was so expensive and competitive. So we would put in offers for houses, and we were stressed because it's COVID, and our landlord was kicking us out of our apartment. And we're like, oh my God, like we need an apartment or a house, and we don't want an apartment anymore because we don't want to waste money renting. Like we've done that for 4 years during university, and like we need to start spending our money on something that's actually not just throwing our money away. So we really, really wanted a house, and then we would put in offers on houses. And I think back, and I'm like, thank God we didn't get any of those houses because this house is like perfect in every way. It has everything we wanted. But the other houses didn't, and we loved them because we were so desperate to buy a house. And a lot of them were nice, but nothing like this one. This one's incredible. Like we got so lucky. So we would put in these offers, and then they would sell for hundreds of dollars, like $50,000 more or something. And I'm like, girl, that's out of my budget. Next. And then this one we actually got for the price we wanted. So incredible. I don't know how that happened. I think we had to go like $5,000 more than what we initially said. But wow, like amazing. And I knew, like from the second Seb and I walked in, we both were like, this is good vibes. And some houses you walk into and you're like, oh no, this feels haunted. Some houses you walk into and you're like, this house stinks. Like it smells like somebody like was murdered in here. And this house, it had a clean aura. It felt great. It's so spacious. It has a pool. It has a big backyard, which we wanted. It has like so much like space. It had like a beautiful open concept. Everything. Oh my God. So I'm very, very happy and counting my blessings. And I don't know why we started talking about the house, but yeah. Oh, America's expensive in the sense that, like, I know some parts of America, the minimum wage is ridiculous. I think Josh, Seb's brother's husband, told me that the minimum wage in, like, Florida is, like, $7 or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. But that's up. That is up. Here, it's, like, I think minimum wage when I was working a minimum wage job, it was like $11, $11.75 maybe, or $11.25, and that had gone up from like $10 a year before I was old enough to work, and now I think it's up to $15. But I mean, they raised the minimum wage and then they raised the price for everything, so it's bullshit. Like if you work a minimum wage job, statistics show that like 10 years ago you could like afford this, and now you can afford like this. And it's like now, even though they've raised minimum wage, because how economy works in scale, everything goes up. The minimum wage may be higher, but you can afford less of a lifestyle, and it's disgusting. Capitalism made us poor, literally. It's a lyric from one of my favorite Marina and the Diamonds songs. Just Marina. I don't think it's Marina and the Diamonds anymore. But anyways, long story short, it was a good time. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. There's a red cardinal outside my window, and I'm like obsessed with red cardinals. They're so freaking pretty. I love nature. I'm such a nature person. Like, I feel so connected to nature through doing yoga, meditation, especially. I'm like, wow, nature. Bye, Emma. I have a video idea. Can I DM you on Insta about it? Yes, of course. Y'all like up. If we get to 55,000 likes, I will dance for y'all. The minimum wage in Illinois is $11. Okay, that's good. Minimum wage in Vancouver, $15.60. Yeah, that's good. Oh my God, I've never been to Vancouver, and like I am waiting for this pandemic to end so I can go. But I think I'm going this summer with Nick and Mel and Vicky. I'm putting it out there. Hopefully Georgia comes too. But I'm putting it out there. Everyone come on, like up, show us with your fans. We're third, and guys, let's try to get to that number one spot. We have not been there in a while. But it's so, like, Vancouver looks so beautiful, and like BC, oh my God, gorge, the whole place. And I really, 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 really have wanted to go for so many years, and I would have already gone, but then the pandemic hit. So definitely gonna do a little road trip now that I have a car, and Nick has a car. So we're gonna take both our cars, and it's like a 30-hour drive from Toronto, I think. So we're gonna do a little road trip, and we're gonna get like an Airbnb cottage. And I'm going to stay in the vicinity of the cottage because they have bears there. And I do not fuck with bears. Because I'm the type who's like, okay, let me get drunk and like go on a hike. I'm not going to do that if there's bears around. Holy, hope I can see you guys in Vancouver. I live right by a beach. It's my favorite. What's the beach called? I will go there and then I'll go live and be like, Younow, come to the beach. I'm here. I'm slightly drunk, so don't mind me. But come say hi. That's my one thing. If you see me at a beach, I'm probably drunk. Or tipsy. A little tipsy. Not true. I go to beaches and sober as well. But bus. Oh my God. I thought you said bussin'. I was like, that lake is bussin'. Butsen Lake. I like that. In White Pine Beach. Ooh. Fun fact, we actually were going to move to Vancouver. Houses in Vancouver are so cheap compared to here. This size house in Vancouver, I won't tell you how much we spent on it here, obviously. But in Vancouver, it probably would have been like $400,000, which is like way cheaper than it was here. So we were looking at this beautiful house in Vancouver for $400,000. And holy crap, it was so freaking gorgeous. It was like Vancouver City's here, and then there's like the giant lake. So you gotta drive all the way around, and then it's here. So it's kind of like at the very edge before the ocean, which is probably why it was cheap, because like nobody wants to live out in the middle of nowhere. But it was so pretty, and like you would be like right on the water, and it was like so open concept. It had these big, like, you know, like those big like wooden beams inside houses, and it makes it look like so pretty and like rustic almost, but like in like a beautiful like giant houseway. Anyway, so we were almost gonna be like, okay, you know what, pandemic, let's go live in the middle of nowhere. And I would have been down because Vancouver is great, but it wasn't inland Vancouver. So to get to Vancouver inland, like the city, you'd have to drive probably like 3-4 hours around that giant lake. I don't know, probably less, probably 2 hours. But either way, I wasn't about to do that because as much as I enjoy living like in my own little like world, you know, I also love being close to the city because there's opportunities in the city, and when things open up again, there's the clubs and networking events, and I don't know, I can't wait till life goes back to normal so that I can start to even remember the opportunities that are out there. Because right now it's like, I'm hiding in the shell. I was looking for an apartment in Vancouver, and it was about $400,000, which isn't too bad. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, the housing market and renting market are so crazy right now. So crazy. When we left our apartment, they kicked us out. I think it's because they wanted to sell it, rent it for more money than we were paying. And there's like a legal thing where you can only raise it like, I think it was like $25 to $50 per year, every month. And then they probably wanted to, now that the market was so hot, they wanted us out because then they could like sell it for, rent it for way more, which is so shady, but that's the game, I guess. In Belgium, is COVID almost over? They are going to open anything again. But it's a bad idea, but that's my opinion there at the point. So, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, the world works hard and gets vaccines to everybody soon. And if y'all don't have a vaccine yet, just stay safe. And even if you do, keep staying safe. Things are going to get better. And all we can do right now is look inward and focus on how we can make the world a better place ourselves, and how we can look inward and focus on what makes you happy, and just literally be like, what can I do right now? Do you have both of your vaccines? Yes. So in Canada, they're giving one vaccine right now. Like, my family is all about to get their first one in like a week, and I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited. Besides some people in my family who don't want it, but anyways. Yeah, that makes me really emotional, because I in the last year and a half, I've only seen them like barely at all. Maybe it feels like it's been like 2 years. No, I saw them last summer for like a week. We went to a cottage to get away from everything that was going on, and that was a huge risk, because it was like if one of us had COVID, we would have all gone. There was like 9 of us there, and I took that risk because I hadn't seen them in like 8 months, and it was really hard. But since then, I haven't been able to like be in a room with all of them and like hug them and laugh, and so I'm really excited for them to have a vaccine. I'm still gonna wear a mask because like they only have one. So what I was saying is, in Canada they do the one vaccine, and then to allow more people to get the first vaccine, because supplies are limited in Canada right now, they're giving the second dose 4 months later. So it's bullshit, because like you need both doses to be protected, but at least with one dose you're like 50% protected or whatever. So it's better than nothing until you can get the second dose. But I went to the States to get my vaccine because of some personal reasons that were going on, that we had to go to the States anyways. And then, yeah, I was like, the States is giving it in 21 days apart. So we went to the States for a month and got vaccinated and had the best time ever. And it was great because we got to see Seb's family, because I'm complaining about not seeing my family, but Seb hadn't seen his family for over a year, like at all. So it was like much needed that we saw him, his parents and his brother, and his aunt and his uncle came too to get the vaccine. It was great. My great grandma got hospitalized yesterday because she got COVID. My family, I'm afraid she'll die because she's 91. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you so much light and love and strength, and that sounds like a really hard time. So I'm sending my prayers for your grandma, that she gets better. And sounds like she's lived an amazing 91 years, and I'm sending light and love and positivity to her and to your family. Sorry, I just blew you a kiss, so that was weird. I feel like, I feel like we can all relate to people we know getting COVID, and it is so hard. So I'm sending you a big hug. I've sent you my video ID on Insta. Can you check it out? Tiffany, yes! I will, for sure. I don't even know where my phone is right now. If you buy merch and you live in Belgium, do you know how long it will get to here? Because it's almost my birthday. I always say, like, we just sent out merch orders yesterday. So if you order, I will be sure to send it out as soon as possible. But if you want to get it there fast, you have to pay for like a good shipping option, which is like out of my control. It's ran through Shopify. But yeah, if you do the cheapest shipping option, because it's international, it can take a while, like, especially because of COVID. I know it's been taking, like, some people get it in like a week, some people get it in like a month, which, it's unfortunate, but I can't do anything about that. People all around the world are really struggling right now, and I imagine being a delivery person is so hard right now. Like, COVID has made people buying stuff online like skyrocket, which is why like all the billionaires just got richer. So annoying. So yeah, it's like, I feel bad for people who work in delivery and have to like, do all that crazy stuff. And I don't even know how they're getting parcels out at this point. To me, it's like, how? There's so many people who order so many things online. Like, how does that even work? It blows my mind. But yeah, you'll get your thing. It's like here before my birthday. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, if you want it to get there faster, you have to pay more shipping. That sucks, I know. But my only advice for that is like order a bunch of merch, and then it makes paying the shipping worth it. Yeah, we're definitely going to be working on some very, very cool new merch ideas this year. So that would be cool. And then we might restock some of the old designs, the classics, like the That's So Rude and the Demonetized. We're running low in stock, so if you guys want, I think we ran out of That's So Rude. But if you guys want, look on the website. I think there's still some Demonetized hoodies. And I don't know if we're restocking those, but I think we should because I know a lot of people love them. But we might be just making a new design in general because we have some very, very cool things coming this year. Y'all are not ready for Pride Month. That's all I'm going to say. You're not ready. She's not ready for it. How cool would it be that you can like a meet and greet in Belgium? Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I definitely, even if like one person comes to the meet and greet, I don't care. Whenever this pandemic ends, I'm gonna be traveling the world for like a month at least, probably more. And I'm going to just like everywhere I go, be like, okay, what's the most popular like touristy destination or whatever? No, I'm just gonna tweet out like, hey, anyone in this place? I want to do a meetup, and then y'all can tell me like, where's the best place to do the meetup? And then even if only one of y'all come, I don't care. I miss hugging people. I used to be like, oh, there's no point in me doing a meetup. Like, I'm not Harry Styles, you know, nobody's gonna come. But now I'm like, I don't fucking care if I'm not Harry Styles. I appreciate contacts with people so much more than I used to. So it's like, yes, let's kiki, let's vibe. Are you excited for Pride Month? Of course! Oh my god! Pride Month is in like 3 days. I'm so excited. We have a lot of cool things planned for Pride Month, and I'm just gonna be going like ham, being the most gay person ever. Sorry, y'all. My nose is like dripping, and I should probably go get a Kleenex. Got it. Oh, Younow, I'm a huge hugger. I feel that. I'm sending you a hug. Advice: hug an animal. I hug Mocha pretty much constantly. Have you ever been in Boston? Boston? No, I've never been to Boston. Well, I've probably driven through Boston to get to like New York, but a huge. Oh, you got a new puppy. What kind? That's so cute. I love puppies. I love dogs, all kinds. Oh my god, a chocolate! Oh, he's a baby. Of course he's gonna bite. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Y'all, I'm this close to getting another dog, but I know when the pandemic ends, I'm gonna travel for like over a month. So Mocha's gonna go and live with someone I trust, and Latte's gonna go to this person who we pay to look after her because she's queen. She does yoga with Latte. It's great. So I know that I love to be in Canada with my pets, and I know when the pandemic ends, I'm gonna travel for a little, and I'm gonna miss them. So I can't get another pet because I would miss. Like my heart hurts so much when we went to Florida, and I missed Mocha so freaking much. Like it was actually way harder than I thought it would be. So I cannot do that with more pets than 2. Like I missed Mocha and Latte so much. Like I went to bed every night staring at photos in my phone of Mocha. That's how much I missed him. And I felt like so bad because I know how much Mocha loves my cuddles. I felt so bad. I'm gonna cry. Not in cry, love. Not in cry. Y'all, we should make some merch. We were gonna make merch a while ago, not in cry, love merch. And then I don't know what happened. We just didn't make it. So if y'all like not in cry, love, we should make that a thing. Oh yeah, I've been to Savannah, Georgia. Come here, my precious Mocha monster. They want to say hi to you. He was sleeping. I'm sorry. Were you sleepy? He's been medicated. No, I'm kidding. He has like the flea and tick thing that you like drop on their back. I don't know if that's supposed to give them side effects, like make them tired, because it's just like on their skin. I don't think so. But he's tired. Are you tired because it's rainy outside? Are you like me? Are you an Aries? I'm an Aries, and it's a fire sign, and I feel very connected to the sun. And when it's rainy, I am usually very sad, so I'm glad I'm not sad right now. But Mocha's here to cheer me up, and I think he's an Aries too, because he's sad. No, what are you? You're May 4th. Mocha's birthday's May 4th. What is he, y'all?
Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah.
What are y'all? Capricorn, Taurus? Yes, Laura. We got Laura's Taurus, there's Taurus. So many Tauruses. Younow's a Taurus. Oh my god, Lynn loves a Taurus. Oh my god. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Younow's Gemini. Scorpio. Tiffany. Yes, Sagittarius. Mocha, you're a Taurus. You're a Taurus, baby. He's like, can you please let me go sleep? I'm giving you a face massage. Do you like it? Damn. Uy, my baby, Mocha. Uy, my baby. Oh, my baby. Are you my baby? You're my baby. You're my baby. Hi, I'm Mocha, and I'm the cutest. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna let him go down, because I think he's sleepy. Come here, buddy. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Y'all, I've been dropping hints to what my next song is called. And I don't think any of y'all have noticed, so keep an eye out on my Spotify and other profiles. What? Did I say something? One second, y'all. I'm trying to do something here. Jealousy, jealousy. What are we up to today? We are kind of having a chill day. We're probably going to work on some more lyrics with Sevi. Don't know what for. Who knows? Savannah. I've dropped so many hints about the title of my next song. So many hints. I think I've dropped hints on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify. Y'all gotta do better. Let me look up the lyrics to this song. I'm gonna sing Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo, because for some reason it gives me deja vu. I don't know why. It just does. Car rides to Malibu, strawberry ice cream. 1 spoon for 2 and trading jackets. Laughing about how small it looks on you. I don't know the melody to this. So when you gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's all reused. That was our place. I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu? Strawberry ice cream in the boot. Why sweaty? Because I went for a 4-kilometer run before this podcast, so yeah. It was actually raining. I ran in the rain, so this is more rainwater than sweat. But I thought it was funny. And I fuck with the bucket hat. And I fuck with you, Allie. Tipping it to you. Tippy? That wasn't Tippy. Does anyone know what that's from? Fuck with you, what? I almost fell. What do you need help with, Younow? What do you need? Imagine going on runs. I can tell you from personal experience, it's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. It teaches you like so much about willpower, because the first couple times I was going for runs, I was like, oh my god, every 4 seconds, maybe every 2 seconds. In my brain, I'm like, okay, I need to stop. 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 Stop. I need to stop. Stop. Slow down. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Because Seb is like so good at running. And I used to run long distance. So like after stopping, it's like getting back into it. Oh, hard. But it's so worth it because you push yourself and it teaches you how to push yourself in life. And it gives you resilience and strength and like mentally, physically, emotionally. It's really, really good. Really good for you. I highly recommend it. Should I go to medical school even if I can't afford it? Follow your dreams. That's all I'm going to say. I can't give advice there because I went to a college that offered a university degree because universities were so expensive for literally what? For what? It's literally bullshit. So, but I mean, medical school is a different story. I'm no doctor. Chase your dreams. That's my advice. That was probably really unhelpful. Like, I would say debt is terrifying, and I personally did everything I could in my life to avoid being in debt. So, like, yeah. I say better to have no money than to be in debt. As long as you're above zero, you know? No, but debt is like a thing that is real, and a lot of people have to go through it. So, for school. So, for that kind of reality, that is something that people have to face. I'd say talk to a financial advisor. And I think usually the schools you're applying to have a lot of help to do with that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you're going to make a big move like that and you know you're going to end up in debt, you have to have a plan. Like, what are you going to do for a job? How are you going to make money? Like, you're going to have a part-time job while you're in school, and it's going to be really hard. But you need to make money somehow. How are you going to, like, have a 5-year plan, have a 10-year plan? There's my advice. When you gonna tell her that we did that too? You think you're special, but it's all reuse, that was the show. We talked about play you the song she's singing now when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? When can you guys go live on TikTok? Soon. Tomorrow. Y'all, I made on here for an hour. Oh my god, it's been so much fun. I love you guys so much. I'll always be back on here. I'm gonna try and be going live every day this summer. So I will be back, definitely. I love you all so much. I haven't eaten anything today, and I think it's starting to get to me. I'm like, ooh. So I'm gonna go eat something. Y'all are the best. I love you. I hope you have the greatest day. Keep on smiling. I know things are hard right now, but focus on what makes you happy and look inwards. And, we can all do our part to make this world a better place. I truly believe that. The climate is not doing well. There's science saying that in the next 5 years, we're going to reach an awful point, and that's depressing. So I think that, talking to all of you gives me hope. You're all so sweet and smart and inspiring, and just, touch people's lives and do better, do the best you can to protect our planet. And like, one thing we can all do is stop eating meat and dairy. That's a huge one that can help the planet, because the factories that make meat and dairy just don't give a fuck about the fact that they're destroying our planet. So yeah, just focus on how you can better your life, but also the life of everyone. And by doing that, by being a better person, you're going to be a happier person. So I love you all. Y'all are so beautiful and so inspiring. And I just want to give you all a big hug. So here's a hug from me to you. I got you. And I'll see you soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.